In this video I'm going to be showing how I made my DJ Snake and cheat codes inspired pluck chords. It's part of my research which then turned into a sound design experiment. When I was doing my genre research I came across a lot of producers nowadays are using these sort of square wave based synths and sort of plucky synths to use as their chord progressions. Like using such songs as like Let Me Love You by DJ Snake and Justin Bieber. So what I've got is I've got a MIDI pattern here of just some chords, and I've got Silence pulled open, which is a third party plugin, and I've initialized the preset. So if I just go to menu, preset, and then insert, so it's initialized preset, so it's just a saw wave, and this is what it sounds like. So that's what we've got in a moment. So I want to turn that into a pluck synth, so a plucky chord synth. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mess around with the ADSR envelope, and I want to turn the sustain all the way down and turn the decay up. So we've just got decay, so it's nice and plucky for the sound, because that's what we're looking for. So that turns into this. But now now I've got the ADSR, I want to mess around with the waveforms. So over here, it's currently on a saw wave, I want to turn it into a pulse wave, which is a square wave. And both oscillators, I both want to turn them up to 8 voices. But now I want to turn the second oscillator down to 4. And on the second oscillator, I want to turn up the octave up by 1 and then just turn it down a bit. So we now have this. Now we've got the basis of the sounds, I want to now shape it by using a filter and a modulation. So I want to go in the low pass filter, and I just want to turn down the filter control cut off here. So then we have this. So I have this sound, but I want to modulate it. So I want to sort of reopen up the filter. So I want to go down into modulation envelope 1, and I want to choose the cut off A and B. And I want to essentially copy the settings from the ADSR over to here, and open up the modulation filter just a tiny bit, so then we have this. So now we're getting the sound we want, and just as so that I like to do extra, I like to modulate the pitch as well, using a similar ADSR on the envelope, and just opening it a tiny bit. You don't want to open up too much, because it just gives a nice little click, just add a bit more punch to it. And that's essentially the sound. It's a very simple sound to make, and the only difference I do, the only thing I add extra is some reverb, just a nice, you don't want it to be too wide and too big, but just a nice bit of reverb, just to make it have a bit more atmosphere, to have a bit more room. And from here you can just mess around with the octaves and things like that. So I mean, if I wanted to have both octaves on one. So that's how you make the sound that I was inspired by doing my genre research, which then turned into a sound design experiment, inspired by such as DJ Snake and cheat codes. Cheers.